In today's session, we're diving into one of the most crucial topics, inflation. You've probably heard the term in the news whenever prices rise, but what exactly is inflation, and why does it matter so much for our economy? Inflation isn't just about expensive vegetables or fuel, it's about the overall increase in the price of goods and services, which affects every citizen and challenges policymakers. In this video, we'll understand what inflation means, how it's measured in India through indices like CPI and WPI, what causes it, and how institutions like the RBI and government try to control it. Stay tuned till the end, because we'll also look at recent inflation trends, current affairs updates, and why this topic repeatedly appears in both prelims and mains of the UPSC exam. So, let's decode inflation, the invisible force that shapes our economy every single day. Introduction to inflation. Inflation equals sustained rise in general price level of goods and services. Indicates decrease in purchasing power of money. Moderate inflation sign of economic growth. Measured by CPI, WPI, GDP deflator. India's CPI inflation, August 2025 around 5.5%. Types of inflation, by rate. Creeping, less than 3%, stable growth phase. Walking, 3 to 10%, developing economies. Galloping, 10 to 20%, unstable prices. Hyperinflation, greater than 50%, examples, Germany, 1920s, Zimbabwe. Types of inflation, by cause. Demand pull inflation, high demand versus limited supply. Cost push inflation, higher input costs, fuel, wages. Imported inflation, rise in import prices, crude oil. Structural inflation, supply chain or infrastructure gaps. Causes of inflation. Fiscal deficit and excess money supply. Supply-side bottlenecks, agriculture, logistics. Global commodity price rise. Increase in taxes or administered prices. Depreciation of rupee imported inflation. Measurement of inflation in India. CPI, prepared by NSO, base year, 2012, measures retail inflation. WPI, prepared by Office of Economic Advisor, base year, 2011 to 12, measures wholesale prices. GDP deflator, prepared by CSO, measures overall inflation. Effects of inflation. Positive, stimulates production and investment, reduces real burden of debt. Negative, reduces purchasing power, hurts savings and fixed income groups, worsens inequality, discourages long-term planning. Control measures. Monetary policy, RBI increase repo rate, CRR, SLR, open market operations. Fiscal policy, government reduce fiscal deficit, control subsidies, manage supply. Coordination between RBI and government is essential. Recent trends in India. RBI retained inflation target, 4% plus or minus 2%. Food and fuel are key inflation drivers. Measures, export bans, interest rate adjustments, improved supply chains. UPSC relevance. Prelims, CPI, WPI, base year, responsible agencies. Mains, GS Paper 3 Monetary Policy, Growth versus Inflation Trade-off. Essay Paper, Topics on Economic Stability and Inclusive Growth. Case Study, Inflation during COVID-19 and Ukraine War. Supply chain disruptions raised global prices. Rising oil and food prices affected India's CPI. RBI responded by tightening monetary policy, repo rate hikes. Conclusion. Moderate inflation is necessary for growth, high inflation harms stability. Balance between growth and price stability is key. Quote, inflation is taxation without legislation. Milton Friedman. Thank you for watching.